Hello, 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 everybody. So today is my birthday, and I wanted to come on here and talk about maybe some things that you may not know about me. I don't talk a lot about my actual self. I try and help as many mummies as I can. So for those who don't know me, my name is Linda Poirier from bodiesafterbabies.com, and I help mummies all over the world fit back into their jeans, get their sexy back, and find a life of happy. So just as a quick little thing, yes, today is my birthday. I'm going to share with you 11 different facts about me and maybe some odd facts about me that you don't know. And so today what I'm doing, actually I woke up this morning and my little boy said happy birthday to me, and it was so funny because he says to my husband, he's like, what is, like, how old is mommy? And my husband says, oh, she's 29 today. I was like, awesome, I'm 29. Like, wait a minute, because my husband's birthday was last week, and he was 25. I was like, well, if we're making numbers up, how come you are 25 and I'm 29? Not fair, right? Oh no, honey, mommy's 25 too. Now you can go tell everybody that I'm 25. So I'm not 25. I'm celebrating many more years above that. So that was cool. And then I went out this morning. We went to a really cool place. I don't know if a lot of people have this, but it's oil and vinegar type store where you can try the different balsamic vinegars and the different type of oils. So that was fun. I mean, I find that fun. But I like to make salad dressings and stuff out of that. So now I'll be able to take those flavored stuff and make them into recipes and put them onto my channel. And so I see a couple people are coming in, so I just want to say hi. I'm new to live. This is only my second live, so you can come on in and say hi, and hopefully I can see it somewhere. But we'll see. Anyways, and so we did that, and then I just wanted to, hi Bethany. I wanted to hop into like the Payless, because I don't know if you've heard, but Payless is bankrupt, so there was a sale on. So I was like, okay, honey, I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna go check out the shoes. We ended up getting 4 pairs of shoes for $72, so that's pretty sweet on my birthday. He got 1 pair, I got 3, but 4 pairs for $72, I'll take it. And we had a quick lunch, and I'm here live. And then this afternoon, I'm gonna go get my hair cut because it is in dire need. I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys. Look how long that is. Super long and super needed for a haircut. And then we are gonna go for dinner for Greek food because I love Greek food, even though I'm Italian. I love Greek food. And then we are gonna go see Teresa Caputo tonight, and from Long Island Medium, and my hubby got me tickets, so we're gonna go there. So it's gonna be a really, really great day. So before I tell you the 11 things about me, no, I'm not gonna eat octopus. Bethany asks, and that's because I'm guessing calamari, right? I'm not, because I have to eat gluten-free, so I can't eat calamari. And hubby will not try any kinds of seafood at all. So before I let you in on my 11 weird fun facts about me, give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And then one more thing, I put on my community tab a couple weeks ago about my husband doing a CPR course. Keep your eyes open, because I'm gonna actually put another post in the community tab of what day that's gonna be. So he's gonna teach for free CPR live on my channel, and I will announce the date sooner than later so that you guys can mark it in the calendar. I am Mountain Standard Time, so I'm going to try and make it on a weekend, and then also try and make it so that, most time zones can make it. So if you are interested, just let me know in the comments below so that I know. Maybe just put your time zone and, the times that kind of would work for you. I know it's going to be really hard to coordinate because we had, I think, 200 people respond to it, which is awesome. But it's a life skill that, when you need it in a pinch, it's good to have. So now, here's the 11 things. And if you have some questions that you want to know about me and some weird facts or whatever, just put it in the chat, and then that way I can see it and I can answer. So number 1 is I'm a twin. And I have a twin brother. Now, the funniest story is every year we actually are in competition with each other on our birthdays, who can say happy birthday first. So the weird thing is that yesterday he sends me something, happy birthday. And I was like, what? It's not birthday yet. But he's in Germany for a work trip. So he says, no matter how you slice it or how you figure it out, it is impossible for you to beat me this year. So little jerk got me. He screenshotted the date and that it was 12:33 a.m. So he beat me this year. His name is Frankie, and he's never going to be Frank to me. He's always going to be Frankie. And yeah, so that's a fun fact. I'm a twin. He's older than me by half an hour. I came out feet first, so I've always been backwards, and I do things backwards, and you'll find out in these other weird things. All right, so that's number one. And number two, my husband reminded me of this morning. I fall asleep while driving long distances. This is not good, but it is a weird fact. So every summer, I'm in Alberta, and British Columbia is absolutely gorgeous, and we go there every year. But when I drive, it's a 6 to 7 hour drive. I have a tendency to fall asleep while driving. So I will pull over, obviously I'd be safe, but I don't normally drink coffee, and I have to drink coffee to keep awake. And only I just have to drink a small, and that's good to go because I don't drink a lot of caffeine. So I have to drink coffee so that I could stay awake and drive the full amount, whether it's half amount or I'll go 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I got to pull over. So that's a little fun but scary fact about me. Number three is when I read a magazine, I read it like from the back to the front. And this is what I mean by backwards. I read it from back to front. I start at the back and then I scroll and I go all the way to the front. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but that's just the way I am, a little weird. And even with my dad, when I learned how to drive at 16 years old, I bought a stick shift. So I bought a manual car, and my dad was trying to actually, teach me how to drive, and he was going bonkers trying to teach me because I kept bunny hopping this car. And I said, Dad, I learned everything backwards, like math. I'm really great at really crazy math, but the simple math not so much, and this. And he's like, fine, put it in reverse then, fine. He's so mad. You guys, we were like an hour and a half. We were an hour and a half driving, and he says, put it in reverse. And I put it in reverse, and I kid you not, I could actually drive normal after that. So he's like, you look like you've been driving for 20 years. So I'm backwards. If you read your magazines backwards and do things backwards, comment below and let me know. This is very interesting. Okay, number four is I am a research junkie. I love research, which is probably why I really, really love my channel and love doing different things, because I love researching what do people want to see, what would they want to know. So I really love research. But on top of that, I love, love, love ancestry. So anything DNA, finding my family, finding roots, finding cousins. My twin brother does not like it. He doesn't get why I do it. But I said, Frankie, without them, there wouldn't be us, right? So I love research. And I asked my husband, like, what's my superpower? I asked him today, and he goes, probably that you research quite a bit on everything, whether it's, that looked like there was a feather coming now. This is super bizarre. Whether I research for the channel or I research for travel, I just love research. And then I said to him, what drives you crazy? And he goes, probably that you research everything you have to know. I don't know. That's another thing. Okay, so number five, this one you may laugh, you may think like, what? I wake up screaming. And it happens not all the time. There was a period where I was waking up every day screaming, but sometimes I wake up screaming. So husband's on night shift sometimes, so he doesn't have to worry too much about that. But sometimes I wake up full on, like bloody well screaming like I'm surprised that the neighbors do not think somebody's being murdered here because I scream so loud. My kids don't wake up. My husband sometimes wakes up, but I do. I wake up screaming, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it because I never used to have that, and I have night terrors now. Some people see like spiders, or they'll see like weird things. Sometimes I'll see people in the room and I will scream. So I did a sleep test a couple weeks ago. They're saying, oh, I think you have sleep apnea, and which is really strange. I didn't think I'd ever have that, but they're trying to say that I wake up because I'm still dreaming. So I see something. Anyways, I wake up screaming. I don't know if you guys ever had that or heard of that. Super scary, not fun. Trying to figure that one out. Weird, right? Next one is, oh, I'm highly in tune with my body. And my husband's the one who told me about this. So like, you're right, I am. But this is his quote. He says, you are so highly in tuned. He's like, oh, this is what you say, Linda. He goes, oh, I'm definitely deficient in magnesium today. I think I gotta go get some more magnesium. And he's kind of partially right, but for him to make fun of me saying, you know what you're deficient in to give, and depending on the given day. So I thought that was funny. And all right, let's see what else. If any of these sound really weird to you, like just put it in below. I won't be offended at all. Like this is interactive, so you just tell me, laugh along with me. It's all good. Okay, next one. I do not like going for haircuts. I'm going for a haircut today, and this is probably why my hair looks horrible, because I need a haircut. But I don't like the process. I do not like going for a haircut. I don't like sitting and waiting there. So even a couple years ago when I got married, I had my hair balayaged and cut, and it was like 5 hours. And to me, that is just like going to the dentist. Why? How do you ladies do it? And you go to the hairdressers and you get your hair cut for 5 full hours and love it, and then go back in 6 weeks. Like for me, I maybe get my hair cut once or twice a year because I don't like the process. It's so weird. I wish I did like it, but I don't. So I'm going this afternoon, even though it's my birthday. But I need it cut. It just, do you think I should go like really, not super short, but maybe like cut it like that? There's a lot to take off. Maybe I won't go that much, but you never know. Hair grows back. It's all good. I don't like it. If you guys can give me some tips on how to like the salon more, then great. give me all you got. I don't like it. All right, number 8. I read a ridiculous amount of books every year. And by ridiculous, I mean I'll probably zip through like 20 to 30 books a year. I don't read. I used to read like fiction, but I like the nonfiction. So I read a lot of self-help, kind of self-love, that kind of thing. Anything that has to do with that and learning, I'll learn, plus I'll read. So yeah, about 30 books a year. It's strange. Now you guys are probably like, what the heck? When do you have time to do that, right? I do it right before sleep. So I try and wind down, and I'll read a little bit. And then as soon as I get kind of sleepy, then I'll go to sleep. And apparently I scream and then have sleep apnea. So I don't know. Yeah, I read a lot. Do you guys read a lot? Do you guys read any books? If so, like, is there anything that you recommend? Let me know, because I would love to read what you guys are recommending. That'd be awesome. All right, number 9. I love criminal cases. And here's kind of a fun fact. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a lawyer. That's before I got bitten by the acting bug. My dad was not too happy. But I wanted to be a criminal lawyer, and I wanted to be a criminal law. So ever since, like, remember the O.J. Simpson trial years and years and years ago? I was in high school when that all went down, and me and my dad would talk about it every single day. Then I got caught up in the Lacey Peterson case, and now I am super caught up in the Chris Watts case. Now, here's a little thing about me. I don't like listening to the news, reading the news, because it bums me the heck out. But when it comes to some of these cases that I just can't stop, like it's just like I need more about this because I don't know. If you guys follow the Chris Watts case, like comment below because I can't stop watching this, and a lot of people are saying this. It's super sad, but at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not done yet with this case. There's more to it than meets the eye, right? So I love it, but maybe that's that whole thing where because I wanted to be a prosecutor and I wanted to, I was going to go to university for it and everything. It's a good thing I didn't because the empathic part of me I think I would take too much home with me on these cases, and I would probably run myself into the ground or making myself really crazy. So that's that for me. That's number 9, and we have 2 more. My first job was a piano teacher. I played piano since I was 4 years old, and then at 15 I was at the level where I could teach, so I used to teach kids piano, which I absolutely loved, and I did that for about 5 years. 5 years, I really liked it. I don't know why I ended up stopping. I was doing different jobs and I stopped for a bit, and then when I was here, it's different when you move to a different city and then you had to actually drive to people's houses. So that wasn't as lucrative, I guess you could say, and at the time I didn't have a piano, so I did, living back in BC with my parents, and then I moved out and didn't have a piano, so I was driving around. But that was one of my first jobs, was a piano teacher. And then finally, a lot of people might know this, they might not about me, but I am a super chocoholic. Like, I can't keep chocolate in the house. Otherwise, I will go face first into it and it'll be all gone the first day. So I have to literally leave it out of the house, and then if I want to have chocolate, I will have to drive my butt down to go get it. Now, some of the other things I do, if I do have a sweet tooth, but I want to do like, when I want to have chocolate, I'll do something with cacao powder, and then I will put it in almond milk and have like a hot chocolate drink, which is really nice. You could do that also with coconut almond milk mix. You know how you find them in little Tetra Packs. I'll have that to satisfy my chocolate craving, or I'll make my homemade chocolate. I have a video on that, but my homemade chocolate, I'll make it with the coconut oil and the cocoa powder together, and I'll make little chocolates. I'll chuck it in the freezer. You have to chuck it in the freezer, otherwise it'll melt all over your hands, and then that's no good, but that's about it. And those are the 11 things about me that are a little bit different, and maybe you got to know me just a little bit more, because I know I do videos, but I never really talk about some things about me, so I thought it might be fun. It's my birthday. If you have any questions about me, then you can toss them in the comments below, whether you're watching live or you're watching this as a repeat. It's just something a little fun. So if you have any questions, go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'm going to celebrate the rest of my day. I always take my birthday off. I made this a rule quite a few years ago. I said, you know what? On my birthday, not working. Ever. I take the day off, doesn't matter, and I just have fun. 2 years ago was a big number for me, and we went to Sedona. Well, we flew to Phoenix and then we drove to Sedona, and that's one of the places that I've always wanted to go. So it was such a cool day. We went hiking and we hiked the vortexes. I got to meditate on top of the mountain where we hiked, top of the rock. And where we also were hiking, there was a guy at the very top, and he was playing was it a flute? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what he was playing. It was amazing. And you could hear him from far away going, this song is about joy. And then he would play it. And be like, this song is about gratitude. And he would play it. So we went there, and he comes climbing down because he was just finishing. And he comes up to me and he opens my hand and he puts a rock in my hand. And it was the shape of a heart. And I was like, oh, it's my birthday today. And he just said this huge speech to me, and it was just the nicest thing ever. So yeah, that was Sedona 2 years ago. I was kind of having, I don't want to say my midlife crisis, but I made it fun as a midlife crisis. So we went to the vortexes, we hiked them. Then I rented a slingshot. I don't know if you guys ever seen one of those. Those are so much fun. And we just like driving a go-kart, but super fast. And then we drove to, oh my gosh, there's a Jerome, a little place near there, and we putzed around, and that was such a great day. Awesome dinner, and then went and watched some weird UFO thing. So we always make it fun. Today is a little different. Usually we like to, because my husband's birthday is last week, his is on the 5th, mine's the 11th, and then we celebrate our anniversary on the 22nd. We usually like to go somewhere hot. And this month we're not going anywhere hot, and that's okay, but usually we do like to go, whether it's Cuba or Dominican. Oh, he hasn't been to Dominican yet. Aruba, all these different places. So I don't know, have you guys been some really cool travel places? Let me know, where have you guys been? I'd really love to know, because we'd like to plan another one. Ooh, Australia. Yeah, I would love to go see Australia. My husband's like, I'm not going to Australia, because he's super scared of he's like, there's so many things that'll kill you. Like, he's such a scaredy cat when it comes to spiders or anything. When I first met him, we were hiking, and I pretended that there was a spider behind him, and I was like, oh, there's a spider on your back, and he flipped out so bad. He jumped from, I don't know, it was ridiculous. I couldn't stop laughing. So Australia would be really, really cool. I've just met some relatives of mine through Ancestry. That's really neat, and it's not, Bethany says I'm from Australia, it's not scary like people think. I would love to go. I really would. And yeah, the cousins that I just met who are in Australia, they came from Malta, where my dad's from, and that would be such a neat place to go. I'll get him to go. I'm the boss. I'll get him to go, no problem. Have you guys been to Aruba? If you haven't been to Aruba, it's so amazing. My sister goes there every year, a couple times a year. She has a timeshare there, and the weather is really nice. The people are really nice, and it's really neat. These kids are phenomenal. They know 4 languages by the time they're 6 years old, and I really like a lot of their outlook on life. Like, they just kind of, you do what you love. Like, that's what you do. You just do what you love to do, and that should be everywhere, don't you think? That should be, they should have that everywhere. It's just, that's the attitude to take. I mean, how many of us go to a job all the time that we absolutely hate? I used to do that. I went every single day, hated my life, hated my job, and my boss was not very nice to me. And I took it, and I took it, and I took it, and I took it, and then I was like, no more. But yeah, you talk to them, and you're like, you love what you do, don't you? Yeah, of course I love what I do. That's what you do. Come to America, come to Canada. That's not what we do. We go to work, and we make money, and then we do it all over again, right? So anyways, now I'm rambling, but I just wanted to come on, say hi, and I'm gonna pop off because pretty soon I have to go for my haircut. So wish me luck, because I don't know, maybe I know I'm gonna go to Starbucks and I'm gonna get my free birthday drink, and then I'll go and get my hair cut, and maybe I can sip it while I do that, so it's not so painstaking. And then one final thing, you wanna know what's cool? I wish I could show pictures on here. Maybe I have to do that in the community tab. I saw a deer. I was leaving my house, and the deer was right in the yard chewing the grass. My husband was like, no, don't chew the grass. I was like, no, you go ahead. You do what you need to do. I don't want to cut the grass. And it was kind of raining and snowing. But yeah, a deer just kind of, they go everywhere in our town, but it was kind of neat to see on my birthday that a deer is just sitting there munching away on my lawn, and then takes a look up at me, and then just goes back down to doing what he needs to do. So that's cool. Anyways, have a really, really great weekend. There's more videos coming. I would like to do more videos more often. It just depends, because I'm, everybody's busy, and I have a list like this long that I want to get out there for you guys. And also, one more thing, thank you so much to do the poll that I do. I know every week I kind of do a poll, but I was just talking to all of you and asking you what you would like to see in the future, because I want to help more of you out there see results, but I want to do it in a way that you are going to see for sure results. So I know my videos help, but I did options like making a program for the mummy tummy. I did the option of a clothing line to help. I do have a background of having a clothing line before. It wasn't like I didn't design the stuff, but I had a knack for hooking people up with the same thing. And oh, my hubby's on. CPR class is going to be infant, child CPR and choking. And I can't read the rest of it because it popped away. Oh, maybe I can fix this. I didn't even know my hubby was watching. Hi, hubby. Hi, Craig. Everybody say hi, Craig. Let's see if I can see it. The CPR class is going to be infant and child CPR and choking plus ask me anything. Okay, that's awesome. Bethany says hi to Craig too. That's sweet. Maybe I'll do a live probably with Craig too before the course, and then people can get to know him a little bit before he actually does the course. And who doesn't want to meet him, right? He is huge supporter for me. He'll basically, I can say, so if I wanted to be an astronaut, like, what do you think? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. So, are you asking me, Bethany? Oh, Craig. Craig's trolling my channel. Oh yeah, so I was talking back on the poll, what I was asking. So I was talking about a course coming up for the postpartum belly and the clothing line or one-on-one coaching. The other thing was membership for exercises and nutrition each month, which I could do. But the overwhelming response was actually the course, which is wonderful because that's pretty much what I figured would be the first thing to put out there. And yeah, and so I'll be getting to work on that. That's going to take me some time to do, but be patient because I'm going to make sure it's really, really good and that you get the best results. That's the most important thing. For hip binding, for me, Bethany, if you're thinking kind of like belly binding, I've seen and heard of women doing like the hip binding with the what do you call it? Kind of like the belly bandit. Shrinks, I think it was called. And I thought I had one, but I don't think it fit because my bum was really big. Yeah, kind of like the corset around the hips, right? To make them smaller. But I was going to do that and I was like, you know what? No. And the reason why I did that, I was like, well, I mean, I got the J-Lo booty already, but I don't know. I was okay with it not being that. I don't know if it actually works. I heard a lot of women say it does, you know, like, and our bodies change, right? After we have babies, like we could wear the same kind of jeans or the same exact jeans, but they don't look the same, right? Our bodies switch so much. So I was okay with that. I really, you know, I would have to ask a physiotherapist. I'm not so knowledgeable in that. I don't think you could really move it that much, but I would say physiotherapist would be the best person to talk to about the hip binding. I don't know enough about it. I was going to do it, but then I don't know. To me, it was like, well, I don't know if there's going to be more problems. It's a little bit different than your stomach, than your hips, right? So yeah, it's been awesome, you guys. I can't even believe I've been on live already for almost 30 minutes. Girl can talk. But it's fun. I like this. I really want to get to know you more. I think this is a lot of fun. I love doing my videos, but I also love interacting with all of you. I think that's great. And one of the things that I will be doing in my upcoming course, and I don't want to give away too much, but I will be doing something so that we could be on a conference call and we can actually talk one-on-one, or I guess the group and myself, and we can see each other and talk, so that you get more of interaction and community and that kind of thing. But I will be launching a beta version first, and then we'll go with the rest. So hopefully just stay tuned, and I will keep you posted. I don't want to give away too much, but that is in the works, and I can't wait to bring it to you. And then the rest of the stuff will follow. So if you haven't seen that, go to the community tab and just scroll a little bit, and you'll be able to see my poll on that, and you can comment away. And other than that, have a really, really awesome day. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that like button, because why not, right? It's my birthday. Click the like button. And what else? Just why not? Share to your friends. Tell them to climb onto Bodies After Babies and check me out. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.